Elio guys, and welcome back. In today's video, we're doing something different here. Now, I have permission from Mr. Vorza himself, who rarely plays at the moment, to basically do a meme review, which is totally different than a traditional review. So this is the first time I've done something like this, or attempted to do something like this. So please bear with me. If you haven't considered already, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on the latest in MSL and more. And let's go ahead and get right into the video. Alright, so where to begin here? As a meme review, I figured I would kind of like repeat what I do with like regular account reviews, and we'll just go through and see what Vorza is working with. I'm not even sure if Vorza even remembers what he's working with right at this moment in time, because I think he just came back from getting like the rewards and stuff, but life gets in the way. There's other video games and stuff, but he's still hanging out at the Discord, so shameless plug. Come check us out at the Discord. But let's take a look at his hero dungeon progression. 0 for Wukong, 0 for Shiva, 0 for Xiao Jing. Dude maxed out Zubaji. Literally like one of the worst summons on this list right here. I mean, she is a courageous striker. I'm not saying that she's like terrible, but once you pull Wood Merlin, it's totally just out of, you know, it doesn't matter at that point. And you could argue there's even other Wood 2 strikers that are better, but that's the only one that he farmed out. I mean, there's more fodder here. At least I would have went for the Wukong and the Persephone, but that's none of my business right here. Hades 0. I mean, Hades isn't good. Shinobi's just food. Indra's good. And Kidu, once again, just food. So yeah, 100% garbage over there. Good job with that, Vorza. Let's take a look at the PvP. If anything has been changed. Obviously he's not doing any PvP, but let's take a look at his defense. So Miho, Arthur, Sea-Star, Persephone, and then also a Draka Hidden. Very, very classic with the Draka Hidden. And what is this? Dudes over here trying with their little water Valk. Not even Evo 3, bro. Indra, not Miho lead, but Mona lead. Fire, yeah, you're using Fire Succubus in PvP, you automatically deserve to lose. There's Mona, Odin, Snow White, and also Shelly. Okay. I mean, some of that stuff's fine, but the other stuff, like this is level 29. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just over here hating. But like this right here, Fire Succubus in PvP, and your Super Ascended Fire Indra, which I'm fine with. And then what? Doesn't Gilgamesh do like stunts and stuff? Yeah, you deserve to lose with that lead, boy. Or girl, whatever you are. You absolutely deserve it. Let's take a look at his offensive team, though. So, Dark Indra, Dark Shadow, Light Siegfried, and then Water Persephone. Why? Why? Like, okay. To be honest, I do use my Dark Indra in PvP, but it's not in this PvP. I do use him in clan versus clan, though, because there's sometimes, especially with aggressors that have a high or decent amount of HP on them, dude just shreds them. He doesn't like destroy them like one turn, you know, first try no warm up, but if I can get some defense down or something applied to them, he just straight eats their HP. But that's the only situation where he uses that. This to me is just a weird flex, but okay, because it looks like he's definitely capable of other mons, depending on his mon box here. But yeah, he's just weird championing it. He's just flexing because he could run an all dark comp. I'm not sure why Light Siegfried's here either, other than just the weird champ, but it is what it is. And then Purse as a passive healer isn't the worst thing in the world, but yeah, this is pretty trashy, dude, because I guarantee Indra's probably going to get hit once and just die. Shadow may get hit once or twice and just survive, and then there's also Siegfried. But you know what, since this is the meme review, let's go ahead and see how well this performs. How about that? Alright, I'm just gonna put it on auto. I just have to see what's going on here. Oh god, synergy and stuff is on. I mean, at this level in PvP though, it's not gonna be. Yeah, look at Shadow. He is killing stuff, surprisingly. Your Dark Indra has a. Is that his Super Ascension skill? Is the shield? I don't get it. I don't understand. Yeah, this is the first time he did a league anyways, because like I said before, he's not really playing right now, but that is just a trashy team right there. I'm sure we can come up with something better, but that's not what this video is for. Together with Moni event, not even done. Yet this is totally over. Totally over. And then, are you still in Kaizen? Yeah, you're still in Kaizen because I'm right there, dude. They need to kick you out, man. 100% worthless right here. 100%. Have you even hit at all? Absolutely not. Yeah, dude. Kick him out. Get rid of him. Let's take a look at the towers, though. He's on floor 5 of dark, wood, and also light. Nothing on fire or water. Hasn't even done tower chaos for this month. Yeah. I mean, this is no surprise right here. Honestly, the elemental tower chaos are a decent amount spicy. I haven't really completed them in quite a bit. Like, I made some progress. I think I'm around about floor 50s for most of them, if not higher on some. But honestly, I just haven't been doing them at all. Not because I don't want to. It's just because I just haven't been doing them. I mean, which is technically kind of like I don't want to, but it's the last thought on my mind. I'm like, I want to do other stuff. I got this running. I'm trying to figure out my beetles over here, and that's it. I don't care about the Tower of Chaos for right now, other than the main one. You do have 34 Dragon Sigils, which is probably what you had since the update went into place with the Dragon Sigils, so that doesn't really count for anything over here. Dimensional Rift team, do you have any at all? Looks like you've done that a little bit. No team for there, so you probably haven't done this team at all. What about World Boss? No hits on World Boss either. Obviously, this account is basically nothing at the moment. And what else can we look at? We can look at your Golems team. No hits on Colossus, but Colossus just did reset, so there's no proof that you did or didn't. But I'm going to go ahead and guess that you probably didn't. I'm not sure what Golems you're on, though, but it looks like you could have been on B10 or B11. Let's go ahead and try this out in B15, though. Do I think it's going to work? Probably not, but I just want to try it out. We'll do B15. We'll start over here to B11, and then we'll probably just go ahead and head over to your Mon box and see what you got going on there, bud. Oh, hold on. Let me go ahead and turn this crap off. We don't need boss intros. We don't need any of those super duper dirt nasty long animations. We just don't. That Draco took some hits. That Draco is straight up tanking, dude. Hopefully you guys noticed that too. That puncture damage. Oh man. That puncture damage, dude. Yeah, they're not gonna make it. What is that puncture damage, dude? Good combination, though, I will give you with the Sappers. Hohenheim paired with Water Artemis is a good combination. The resistance down, plus her having Sap on her 5-star skill, does help to some degree, but it really helps to make sure that Artemis's Sap stick. And if her stick and resistance down is still applied when Hohenheim does her Sap, congratulations, you have even more Sap damage. Yeah, this isn't going to work. Absolutely floored. Floored, man. Alright, so B15 is impossible with that team. You should have already thought about that. But I want to go ahead and do it anyways, because why not? What does this affect? Absolutely nothing. It's okay for you guys to go out here and try out different teams and fail like this. As long as you're not recording it and putting it up online for others to see and judge. Alright, we're back at it again at B11. Resist it. Super duper big difference. Speaking of which, I should probably do like a B15 video at some point in time. I do have a B15 team. Actually, I could do probably a couple of different ones, but there's one that I favor more than all the others for right now, just because it seems to be the most reliable. But I think further testing would have to verify how reliable it is compared to the other ones. But yeah, they should be able to farm this just fine. The main issue though isn't so much the sappers, it's honestly one of your Dracos seems super duper tanky, but that could be from the HP lead, even though everyone is affected by the HP lead. And then the other one, the damage is just extremely like subpar. I'm not saying it needs to be like super duper crazy, but it seems very, very just underwhelming. Because look at that. If you look at both the Dracos, like one is almost dead. Like one is almost probably taking nearly double damage than the other one is. And I believe your variant one is the hidden one. Do we have a tanky Draco over here? Yeah, they got that done in 1 minute and 46 seconds. It's perfectly fine. I mean, it could be faster, but the main issue is just your Dracos. So let's go over here to the Mon box and check out what you're working with. Alright, I lied. Before that, let's take a look at your Superstone. So you can Superstone a Fire, Water, Wood Mon, but no Light and Dark. But you actually have more Superstones than I would have originally anticipated. So GG on that. And now is the moment that we've all been waiting for, which is just me being nosy through your entire account. So plenty of energy up there. You do have some PvP tickets, not that much. Decent amount of gold, to be honest, for someone that hasn't played, and then literally like no Astro Gems, but haven't bought your Gleam at all. Oh, you did get the Astro Gem Lucky Box though. Anything for crystals? Nothing for crystals, but it is what it is. Alright, let's go over here to the Mon box though. Alright, we're going to sort it by element because I am an element type of guy. I don't like kinds. I don't like all my different elements being mixed in together even though they're the same kind. I don't like attack because I know what mons are strong. I don't even like grade because I want to go element by element to see what I'm trying to find and not be like, oh, these are all freaking 6 stars. Let me scroll down here and find a 5-star. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. And then also recent, looks like you pulled Dark Wildfang, which you did post in the Discord, and also Water Wukong that you got from the eggs that 433 gave out. There's also a Fire Siegfried, Wood Scheherazade, whole bunch of Nat 3 fodder over here. You summon a Wood Poseidon, which I need to actually summon one of those guys and build him up in the next 18 years. Let's switch over here to elements real quick. We'll go through your storage because why not? There's nothing in these 2 slots. And there's a Verde, Pixie, Tiger, Pebble, Dark Nifa, Dark Rudolph, a 2 level 10 slimes, light slimes. There's a light Odin, some pixies and stuff right there. So mons that could be in the process of getting either rebirthed or just like Evo 3'd in the future. But that's pretty much all he has in his box here. Let's go over here though and take a look at what he's working with. So Fire Leo, he's on a protection set. So he's sitting over here at 92% crit rate though. There's an attack gem, HP gem, crit rate. Why? What does he need the HP for if you already have him on a defensive set? Hardly any bugs on him too. He's halfway enhanced. Definitely could be better, man. Dude has the Super Evo Fire Miho. I do have a Super Evo Fire Miho too, so I'm not going to judge you on that one. But it's just because she's just there. Defense gem on her, attack gem, and then an HP gem. So she's built more of like a bruiser, but Honestly, I don't find Fire Miho useful at all, so I'm just going to keep on moving. I mean, with her recent buffs, honestly, she isn't as bad as she was before, but once again, it's not something that I really find appealing. Over here's your Fire Draka, the hidden one, I believe, on a Valor set with 10k attack? Why did it seem so weak? There's an attack gem, and an HP gem. I think that's why. That's definitely why. Because, I mean, honestly, though, you're sitting at, like, what, 11k attack? Which isn't bad at all. But with such low crit damage, crit rate isn't even anywhere near max. If she doesn't crit, it's like, I don't know if she's done any damage, if not at all. But I'm actually surprised with this build. It's better than I expected. Trinkets, you do have the trinket upgraded at least, which kudos to you on that. But figured it would have done more damage. Enhancements aren't done either, but maybe I'm weird champing over here, but I feel like it would have done more. This one's on a broken set though. She does have nearly max crit rate, but we can tell with her difference in it, especially in her attack stat, her damage was just very, very subpar. Crit rate gem, there's an attack gem, and a crit damage gem, which is probably what is bringing this bad boy down, or bad girl. That crit damage gem, even though you're sitting at what, you might as well just go ahead and say 100% crit rate, with that little bit of crit rate missing, doesn't really supplement the fact that you're using a crit rate gem and a crit damage gem together, which is just lowering her overall base attack, which obviously isn't really performing up to snuff. And her survivability versus her damage output, I can't recall, but it wasn't that great either. So definitely Noob Cake Kid build right here, man. Don't do this, and don't have it +9, man. At least get it to +12. Like, you're just missing out on excessive crit damage. You're literally missing out on damage for no reason other than not enhancing that gem. Don't do that. And there's a trinket up on her as well. Let's take a look here. Arthur, he's on a life set with literally no resist. Defense gem, HP gem, literally no resist. What use is that? And Vorza, your count is like level, what, 53? 53, okay. I was going to say, I figured you would have slightly more just Evo 3 mons that are level 60, but I forgot that you hardly even play anymore. What else is interesting up here? Wukong, he's triple diamond on a Valor set, attack gem, HP gem. Was that double HP? Okay, attack, HP, defense. Yeah, this is trash. Never build your Astromon like this. Absolutely never. Wukong's main selling point is obviously damage out of him, and if you can add some survivability like a leech set in the future, if you're super duper lucky, that's great. But this setup right here, the Valor set and the HP and the defense, there's no need for that. Dude literally has no crit rate at all. And even though he's Evo 2, his stats are just terrible. This is like top tier garbage in my opinion. You also have a Fire Incubus. I'm just not a fan of Fire Incubus, man. I'm part of that Fire Incubus hate committee. I'm sorry to say it, but he has a crit rate gem on him, attack gem, and also another attack gem. So crit rate, attack, nowhere near max crit rate, which is perfectly fine because I do not enjoy Fire Incubus, but that's my own business. Then there's also a Fire Sea Star. You can book her up, but let's see what she has up there. Crit rate gem, an attack gem, and then an HP gem. With also some defense and some resist, but her resist is so dirt nasty low, it's like, I might as well just not even have a set on her. You might as well just put her on an intuition set if you're going to do that, because that is just, gag me with a machete, man. Fire Poseidon. Gem of the Healer, attack, defense, crit rate. I don't understand. Like, it's extremely conflicting because he's an attacker type. He has a crit rate gem, he has an attack gem. But then you give him a defense gem. I mean, maybe he was just filling out the set, but it's like, what? What? What is that going to do? Nothing. Super Evo Water Miho. Why would you Super Evo Water Miho? I mean, this could have been done once you first came out, which if it is done, I can't really complain right there. But I will say that C-Star is objectively better than her. If you're going to Super Evo your Sappers, which I personally wouldn't Super Evo either one of them unless that was the only Sappers that I had, I would probably pick Water C-Star. But Super Evo Water Miho, I don't know why you've done this to yourself. She's on a life set as well with an HP gem, defense gem, attack gem, bruiser build. Not the worst that I've seen in the world. A lot of dudes out there scared to give their Sapper Mons an attack gem, even though they're already surviving. But I give you kudos at least to that. Water Mona, no gems on her, but she is super evoed. Shelly, he's on a broken set. HP, defense. So you're just using him for hopefully his debuffing with his defense down, which is perfectly fine. Nike, she's a work in progress, but she's sitting at 80% crit rate right now and then 50% resist. And that's a crit rate gem right there and a crit damage gem. 30% resist? That's 17% and that's 6%. So is it from her okay, it's from her enhancement. Because I was like, her stats are like abnormally high in the crit rate and resist department for like 2 gems up there. Okay. No books on her. Absolute garbage. Water Sura, looks like you might have like taken a gem from him. Obviously his main selling point is just stunning, so no big deal right there. We got a Water Purse though. She's on a broken set with an HP gem, and defense gem. I mean, honestly, that is acceptable. You could build her triple HP or HP defense, even though her healing skills off of her HP only, she's still a pretty decent amount in my opinion, especially for PvP defense, with being annoying, because if it takes longer to kill her because her defense being slightly higher than normal, it's perfectly okay. Even though her HP is a little bit lower, at least her defense, you know, they kind of work together with each other. Water Valk, no gems on her. I'm okay with this. Water Balrona, she's been like just destroyed. Something has been taken from her. She's no longer of any use. Artemis though, she is on a broken set with a defense gem, HP gem, and an HP gem. So going for survivability, we can see at her Evo 2 stage that that's not a bad idea, but obviously if you're going to be using her at Evo 2, I would be okay with this. Now once you get her Evo 3 though, I would go ahead and give her some damage, because her attack stat honestly isn't that bad, and even with her being a balanced type, her HP, attack, and defense it's okay, it's acceptable. Water Harley, not even Evo 3, garbage. Another Water Miho. Why do you have 2 Evo 3 Water Mihos and this one's at 4 stars? Why? Whole bunch of Monas, which came from pulls. What a new over here, he's on an intuition set, crit damage, crit rate, defense. I don't understand, Vorza. Was this your thing to where it's like, I'm gonna build my Mon with as much crit damage as possible, with as high as crit rate as possible, and even though they're an attacker type, I'm gonna give them a defense gem instead, because their main selling point isn't the fact that he has Hunter and he has a naturally high attack stat. His main selling point is critting with the world's most dirt nasty low damage on the planet and surviving. That's the vibes I'm getting here. Dude has a Evo 3 level 60 Wood Kana. I'm pretty sure I do have on my account as well, but I'm just disgusted. Absolutely disgusted. I'm just not a big fan of Wood Kana. 2.6k attack stat. You have to feed all these freaking Astromons into her to get her to Evo 3. Sacrificing countless Nat 4s to get her to Evo 3. And this is all that you get. Freaking defense down on your first skill and Courageous Strike on the second one. With her being crit rate reliant on it. I really don't like Kana. I'm not hating here, you guys. I'm just speaking the truth. But she's on a, what was that? Attack, crit rate, HP set, once again for some survivability. But that crit rate gem with literally no attack isn't really going to help her at all. Like, here's the thing with Courageous Strikers, my dudes. In most cases, in most scenarios, it's okay for you to, like, go ham with that damage, because if she's going to die, she's going to die anyways. But I might as well go ahead and go out there and try and get some damage off of this baby girl before she dies. With Thor, he's on a Ruin set. Crit rate gem, attack gem, attack gem. Very, very bad crit, not crit rate, but very, very bad Ruin set, but it's probably better than what we've seen so far. With Pinolo, he has a crit rate gem, attack gem, attack gem. Work in progress, but still better than what we've seen. Also with Merlin, he has like no gems on him whatsoever, so I can't really comment. That is unfortunate. With Hohenheim though, she has an HP gem on her, attack gem, and defense gem. And she's only Evo 2. And I'm not sure if you guys remember from the earlier part of the video, but she survived just fine. Like, honestly, you don't need to Evo 3 with Hohenheim if you want to use her in B10 or B11. I even at one point in time when I first was testing out Hohenheim for B10, I was using her at Evo 1. I mean, I think she was on a bruiser build, which is HP attack defense, but she survived just fine at Evo 1 as long as your Drakas or your wave clearers can do their job of making sure that she's safe once she gets to the golems. Plus enhancements, which I didn't have at the time because that wasn't a thing. She had trinkets on her, but that was literally it, and she got by most of the, like 9 times out of 10 to the final wave just at Evo 1, level 60. So Evo 2 even is a good stopping point if you only want to use her for B10 or B11, which makes, honestly, not a big investment for a useful Mon, at least in one person's opinion. Let's take a look at Hana, though, because she is super Evo'd. Recovery gem, defense gem, HP gem. Some decent resist up there on that HP gem, but I mean, you're trying to get some more survivability out of her by boosting up her defense, which is perfectly fine, but, you know, it is what it is. We've seen way worse though, so it's not bad. Super Evo, she is booked up as well. We've definitely seen worse on this account. Like this Wood and Kido over here. Evo 2, level 50. Dude didn't even commit to giving him a final gem. But he's already gemmed up better than all your other Astromon, with a crit rate and a crit damage gem. Maybe that's just Vorza's thing. Like, he has to have crit rate and crit damage together on like extremely subpar sets. With Zubaji is another one in Kiru. With Scheherazade, there's the Banshee. Just a Yuki over here though. She's sitting at, what is that? 90% crit rate, attack gem, HP gem, then a crit rate gem. So some damage slash some survivability, I'm assuming right here. Not the worst thing. Not the worst thing. I mean, if it works, it works. As long as she survives, she can get her shocks off. That's, you know, you've excelled in that one area in itself. Like Miho, she's on a pugilist set. Literally no resist at all. So this is a piss poor pugilist set, because while she has, what is that? HP defense, which means her stat distribution is fine. With literally no resist, someone can go in there, stun her first trying to warm up, or debuff her first trying to warm up, and kill her probably within that same turn. By the way, shout out to the pilot flying your airplane over my apartment complex while I'm recording MSL videos. You the MVP here. Yeah, absolutely trash. She's enhanced, not even skill booked at all. I don't understand. No trinkets up there whatsoever. I'm not a big super like duper trinket Andy, but no books, but you have a pugilist set and went through the process of super evoing her. That's a lot of work for her to come up short. Light Nike has nothing on her. Light Sig though, he's sitting at 84% crit rate up there. He has a crit damage gem, attack gem, attack gem. One of the better of the Astromon that we've come across here. And enhancements, there's crit resist, crit rate, defense, resist, attack, and more attack. But he has, what is that? Combat prowess? He's a courageous striker. Why does he need to siphon SP away from the Titan? Yeah, he needs a redo, bud. Light Tiger, there's Light Yeti, Light Succubus. She's actually a pretty decent mod in my opinion. She actually deserves super evolution, unlike Fire Succubus, but it's kind of sad that she isn't being put to use, man. She has potential, but she's just being wasted. We got a baby shark HP gem up there, recovery, defense. Okay. Light Jack, intuition set, HP gem, attack, crit rate. Once again, it's always going to be crit rate with HP or crit rate with crit damage. That is just what Vorza does. He does have multiple baby sharks though. At least 2 of them. So I'm actually surprised about that. There's also a Light Cupid and a Light Jean here. Light Zubaji. 73% resist. I mean, she's only Evo 2, but let's take a look at this. Defense gem with 23% resist. HP gem with 24% resist. And then another defense gem with 16% resist. Honestly, not that bad. Not that bad at all. Another Light Yuki. So you could do the try hard Elio team, man. 2 Light Yukis, throw in a Light Griffin, and throw in a Dark Merlin. Congratulations, you have my super duper try hard team right there. You could totally do that if you actually played the freaking game. But we know that's not going to happen. You also have Light Arthur over here. He's triple square master race on a ruin set. So crit rate gem, attack gem, defense gem. So some defense to give him some survivability. But if you're going to go on ruin, man, you just need to go for it. Like, just go for that damage, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Whole bunch of useless stuff over here. Oh, it looks like you got 2 dark wild fangs. 2 dark wild fangs. Oh, it looks like you got 2 dark wild fangs. Because it looks like you just recently pulled one. HP gem on her. Excuse me? Crit rate gem. Attack gem. Let me break it down to you guys. Okay. We have Dark Wildfang, who is an attacker type, I do believe. She has Stalker. Now, Stalker gives you a, basically, it boosts up your crit rate by 30%. Okay? She's not even fully booked up yet. By 30%. She starts out with 10% crit rate. So already with Stalker, she's sitting at 40% crit rate, meaning instead of you needing 90% crit rate in most cases, unless you're a light mon, instead of you needing that 90% crit rate to max out her crit rate to get that boost in crit damage, when she does crit, because she's a dark type, you only need 60% versus that 90%. Fully booked up now. Both her Stalkers go to 50%. So 50% plus a 10% from the crit rate puts you at 60%, meaning you only need 40% crit rate in order for her to hit her max. And this dude literally has a crit rate gem on her, which I'm not hating if you do, but at least be crit rate attack until you can get her on crit damage attack, because I'm sure dudes are like, but Elio, no one has gems like you. What if I told you guys my gems are actually trash? What if I told you that? Would you believe me? You better believe me. But, you know, obviously, in-game goal for her would be to be crit damage attack on Ruin. I think perfectly acceptable and perfectly being able to be done, even with subpar crit rate rolls into an attack gem, into another attack gem, into a crit damage gem. Because we also have enhancements that can help her hit that 40% cap that she needs for her crit rate to take advantage of that full crit damage and make Stalker what it's there to be used for. So absolutely turd. Absolutely turd. And she's super evoed. 100% disrespectful. Now he can't do crit damage because she doesn't have a triangle gem, but she could at least be triple attack. I mean, Dark Miho over here, she's on a slightly broken set, but HP gem, HP gem, HP gem. Trying to catch him slipping. I was trying to catch him slipping, but that didn't work out over here. She's fully booked up though. There's Dark Tina, attack, crit rate, crit damage. Dark Gatito, no gems on him whatsoever. Dark Fabian, no gems on him. Dark Cupid, HP gem, HP gem, HP gem. Okay, I'm trying to catch him slipping, man. Dark Indra, he is on a ruin set though, and he does have that shield super evolution, and he's way more booked up than my Dark Indra because I have 0 Dark Indra books. Absolutely none at all. It's SG though, he has plenty of Dark Indra books, which just makes me sick because he doesn't even have a Dark Indra. I pull a damn Dark Indra, but I can't even book him. But he has an attack gem up there. There's a crit rate gem and then an attack gem. I mean, that's pretty standard. There's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, you can get more damage out of him if he was on a similar build to a in-game Dark Wild Fang. But it really comes down to gem quality, so I can't really hate on this at all. This is probably one of his better mons, other than his Light Siegfried, that are gemmed up good. Shadow's on a rune set as well. He has an attack gem up there, a crit rate gem, and then also a attack gem. So he's going full damage on that bad boy, which, I mean, 4K attack stat, you might as well. I didn't take a look at Indra's enhancements though. The Finch, crit rate, HP attack, crit damage, and crit resist. Yeah, honestly not that bad. Level 60 Dark Kana. This is why your count is in the state that it's in. Crit damage gem, attack gem, and a crit rate gem, because you have a level 60 Dark Kana. Dark Sea Star. There's also Dark Odin over here. She's on a broken set. Dark Cupid. Not Dark Cupid, but Dark Venus. My mind was like, that's not Cupid. You do have a Dark Griffin, though, on a ruin set. Attack gem. Attack gem. Crit rate. So he was in the progress of becoming great. And the rest is pretty much just fodder over here. Level 4, dude. Dude's not even level 20. He should be level 1, or if not just released, because absolute trash. But level 4 Dark Penolo. If you guys are curious about Dark Penolo to see how well he performs, don't be curious, because he is trash. But yep, that's pretty much ending the meme review here, you guys. I'm sorry that I can't be super duper funny, because there's just a level of funniness to certain things, and there's just times where your count is just, I don't even want to say it. Your count is just inadequate, is how I would put it. I want to give thanks to Vorza if you made it through all the way to the end of the video for allowing me to check out your account here. The account in itself does have potential. There's a lot of mines that you have access to that other players haven't had the luck of pulling. It's just that those mons haven't been really used to their full potential, which obviously comes from playing the game. But thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, that's pretty much it. See ya.